Hi, my name is David Dutchover, and once again I'm going to focus on the subject of motivation because this has been a key component in allowing me to thrive and allowing me to push forward and allowing me to truly pursue what I feel is my ultimate destiny. And whenever it comes to my education, that is to earn my PhD in experimental neurological psychology. Now, trust me whenever I tell you that unless you are actively pursuing this type of degree, it's very easy to fall to the side of the road, and it's very easy to get lost, and it's also very easy simply to stop. Because of the degree that I want to pursue, I need to make sure that I am constantly at the top of my game, if you will. I also need to make sure that I'm heading towards some of the more prestigious universities, not only within our nation, but also within the world. Because if I don't, for some reason, reach those goals, then I can't actually earn the type of degree that I want to earn, because very few universities throughout the world actually teach the subject in which I am attempting to earn my degree in. So I have to constantly look for what it is that's going to motivate me, and in finding things that motivate me, I've also been able to find things that motivate people and things that people can use on a daily basis. Because if we're going to wire our neurological system in such a way that it allows for an ongoing pursuit of greatness and ongoing pursuit of success, then we have to start with the basics. We have to start with the basic blocks. And it's the basic blocks that built over time allow you to create your own castle of success. And a successful life is nothing more than the accumulation of successful years. A successful year is nothing but successful months. A successful month are created through successful weeks, and a successful week is created by an accumulation of successful days. And it is for this reason, and only this reason, that practicing successful habits day in and day out is the only true way to reach a successful life over the long term. Now, there are many different things that I like to do. One of the things that I'm always doing is going to the bookstore and looking for great titles to pull from and that I can read from. A lot of times I don't really even get into the content. I simply kind of become a titleist, if you will, and just kind of find out what pulls me in solely based off of that title. Now, some of these books that I happen to have, which I would easily recommend to anyone, first is the No Complaining Rule, and the No Complaining Rule kind of speaks for itself, which is always what I like. There is also Monday Morning Choices, which Monday Morning Choices basically lets you start your week off correctly. And then I have to dig a little bit deeper, because I have to have purpose, I have to have meaning, I have to have a reason for why I'm doing what I'm doing. If we don't have purpose and we don't have reason, then it's very easy for us to get sidetracked, and it's very easy for us to fall off to the side of that road that I was speaking of earlier, because books just aren't going to cut it. So for me, it's my niece. My niece is a huge motivator for me. I want her to have the best education possible. Therefore, I too have to pursue the best education I can for myself. I can't ask anything from her that I'm not willing to do myself. And something that we like to do together that keeps us motivated is every year we go on a cruise. We've been to the Cayman Islands, we've been to Jamaica. In fact, this right here is a photo of us in the Cayman Islands. We're playing with sea turtles, we're having a very good time. We worked very hard to earn this trip together. And this is us going out to dinner. As you can tell, I make sure that I dress up, I make sure she dresses up, because I want her to have high expectations for whenever she gets older and she starts dating. Yes, it is a psychological tactic that I'm using. I'm fully aware of this, but sometimes I have to go further. Now, if you go on YouTube and you type in motivational video, there are several videos you can tap into. In fact, I'm going to attach a link that's built in there. I also surround myself with what I consider to be very successful people and very motivating people. Perfect example, these past couple of days I've been kind of down, I've had a horrible headache, and I haven't really been up to par. But because of the people that I work with at my restaurant, they've been very supportive, and they understand what my goals are, they understand the direction that I'm trying to head, and in fact, they came up with a game plan so that way I could get off work early today and I could solely sit down and focus on my schoolwork, so that way I could be as successful as possible. So staying motivated isn't just my own personal effort, but it's also me being able to create that vision for others. Now, I would like to leave you with this, and that is a gentleman called Nick Vujicic, and I'll leave a video link to him too, who has no arms and no legs, and yet he has been able to touch millions of lives throughout this entire planet that we live on. And he is also a motivational speaker, an inspiration to many, because he can teach you not only what the human can do as an individual, but also that there are no limits and that you don't have to have all the tools that everybody else has in order to make the most out of your life. And trust me, when you have no arms and you have no legs and you were born that way, it's very easy to fall down, but it's also very easy to create more opportunities and more ways of how you can get back up and how you can be at your best. Thank you.